Hey guys, so here's a really quick look around my brand new fuselage right here on the Viper 70 millimeters. Look at how smooth that is. That is super smooth. And then if we grab it, flip it on its side. I got some orange to be able to see it better. Perfect. The bottom cover right there on the landing gear, I haven't put it on because I want to adjust it perfectly. But when you get a new fuselage, because you messed it up big time, these little winglets you got to add to it. And when you open the canopy, you're going to see that you got a whole bunch of rat's nest right there, which is a pain in the butt to deal with. Okay. Now, let's look at the old fuselage and why that got replaced. Well, first off, I think the canopy is kind of warped too, because there's a space right around here, which I don't think that's supposed to be there, but it's not that bad. You should add a little bit of airflow. I've flown it with a bigger gap on the other fuselage, and it doesn't affect it much. Now the other fuselage looks good up to here, and then we still got the latch on hook right there. That's the bottom of it without a wing, and yes, it's orange because that's how I spray painted it to be able to see better. This right here is your EDF latch. So your EDF actually sits inside here, screwed in. So this is your EDF latch. And then when you buy a brand new, these come glued together, glued in there. Unlike when you get a new fuselage, they're back there. But yeah, on the new fuselage, if you get a replacement fuselage, those winglets won't come in there. But the main reason why I replaced it, you're like, well, okay, so it looks really good right there. I mean, maybe a little scuffed up, but that won't affect any characteristics of flight. Nothing wrong in here, nothing wrong up here. So why'd you replace it, Fernando? So part of it is because on one of my crashes, this broke, so that messed up the structural integrity of it. Then I crashed it, as you can tell, and it cracked all the way back here. That giant crack. It cracked here. There's a hole in there. This crack right here. Another crack, another hole. Another crack. There's the nose also cracked on it. Now looking at it from the bottom, there's a giant chunk missing out of here. On the other side doesn't look as bad, but there's a moderate to severe crack right along this area where my finger's at, running all the way down here and all the way down here. And then there's another one here, another one here, another one here. Now if you look at it, it looks pretty freaking straight. But if you put the canopy on it, it's not straight at all. And I think it has reached the end of its lifetime. Oh yeah, it also cracked right all the way through here and all the way over here with the hole in there. So I think it's reached the end of its lifetime, and it was time to get a brand spanking new fuselage that looks amazing from the side view and the bottom and the other side too. It just looks great because it's super smooth. And the other thing is, it looks kind of plain. So the Viper sticker, I put it on there with some clear tape too, because it doesn't retain its adhesive properties. And the decals on the original one So all these decals right here, they don't come with the replacement fuselage. You got to buy them separately. They're an extra 20 bucks. So if I want to, I can reapply them later. I can buy them and apply them later. But it's not something I'm overly concerned with. And honestly, I might end up using some blue tape and making my own paint scheme with some orange, just so I can tell where the plane is at when it's overcast and it's nice weather to fly. But yeah, that was a quick overview of why I replaced my Viper fuselage and the damage that the old one had. And it's been glued too many times with all kinds of glue, with CA, with hot glue, with I think it was foam tack, with foam safe, with tape. It's been through a lot. Now I don't want to get rid of it just yet, because there are parts of it that if they get messed up in that, I could cut it out with a wire foam cutter, and then glue them onto that plane in case something happens. So I want to keep it as a backup. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. That's it. Have a good one.